Hey, what's up everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called Unorthodox Song Structures. And normally in any given week, we only have two videos, but this one there was so much to talk about that I ended up doing 6 of them in the blog, and so you get 3 each week. And so this is our third one. We have thus far looked at the song There She Goes by The Laws, as well as Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Now we're going to take a look at I'm Gonna Miss Her, the Fishin' Song by Brad Paisley. So a little bit of background to this song. Brad Paisley wrote the song while he was a student at Belmont University. Up until that point, he had primarily sung ballads. So after being asked to perform at a school talent show, he, along with future producer Frank Rogers, decided he should write a novelty song. The crowd loved it. Rogers, however, convinced Paisley to hold on to the song as he felt it would not be well received coming from a brand new artist, so it wound up on his second album. The song changed 2 things for Brad. First, he is now well known for his novelty songs, though he can definitely write a tear-jerking ballad too. I know I talked about Tin Can on a String earlier and how that always makes me cry. And then the music video for this song also featured Kimberly Williams, who Brad fell for while seeing Father of the Bride. And actually, if you check out its parent album, Part 2, the title track is actually what the beginnings of that romance are about. He was supposed to see the movie with a date who never showed up, but now he's married to Kimberly herself after he said, hey, I'd love to marry a girl like that. And sure enough, here they are, happily married. So lyrically, the song tells the story of a man whose girlfriend gives him an ultimatum as he's on the way out the door to go fishing. If he went fishing, she'd be gone by noon. After a slight pause, he dives into the chorus, saying, I'm gonna miss her when I get home. He closes the chorus by saying, I'm gonna miss her, looky there, I've got a bite. In other words, he thinks in his mind that he made the right decision. So, why does this song fit into the Unorthodox Song Structure blog? After the intro to the song, where the girlfriend sets up the ultimatum, as well as his reaction to said ultimatum, the punchline has already been revealed. So another verse would just seem dry. From a pure storytelling perspective, the only other thing that you could do is reveal the deeper issues within the relationship, or why he preferred to fish instead of being with her. Of course, that would not fit the vibe of the song, so instead, he adds bridge. The bridge of the song is supposed to take us to a different place as the listener. This takes the form of the man's conscience kicking in, saying that he could probably still change your mind, but then he remembers the current weather for fishing is perfect, so he reaffirms that he made the right decision. In order to keep the vibe of the song, a bridge was the only way to do this. So melodically, the intro uses G, G/B, C, D, G, D, G, G/B, C, A7, G, G/F sharp, E minor, G, G/F sharp, E minor, C, A7, and D, while the chorus uses C, G, D, G, G7, C, G, G/F sharp, E7, C, D, and G. The bridge uses B, E minor, A7, D, and G, with the walk-up notes of G, A, B flat, and B, followed by B, E minor, A7, and D. Instrumentally, the song uses acoustic, electric, steel, dobro, and bass guitar, as well as fiddle, piano, drums, and other percussion. Like I said in some of the earlier ones, especially with the Laws song, There She Goes, This is a very simple song, but it still gets a message across in a very quick manner, despite using this unorthodox song structure. Now, I say despite, it's probably because it uses that unorthodox song structure that it's able to be so simple, yet still convey the message that it needed to convey. Because, like I said, if they had used anything else, then who knows? It might not have gotten the same message across. It might have been, like I said, too dry. So that is I'm Gonna Miss Her, the Fishing Song by Brad Paisley. One final note about this particular song, I mentioned that Frank Rogers encouraged Brad Paisley to cut the song himself, but hold on to it for a future album, not his debut. And he actually almost gave the song to Alan Jackson, which I feel like would be a little bit off-brand for Alan Jackson, so I think he made the right decision in keeping it for himself. So there's another tip for you: never be afraid to write in your own voice and record it, even if it's not a major hit. It still might be conveyed better by you because you know how to deliver what you wrote. So that is I'm Gonna Miss Her, the Fishing Song by Brad Paisley. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out all my other videos and all my other blogs as well. My blogs are on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Thank you so much.